Hey guys, welcome back, and this is going to be another review for you guys, and this is going to be on a movie that I also recently watched before going on vacation recently, and that is Lions for Lambs, directed by Robert Redford, and stars Robert Redford, Meryl Streep, Tom Cruise, Michael Pena, Andrew Garfield, Peter Berg, and Derek Luke. And this was released in 2007, and it's also produced by Robert Redford. Like I said before, he directed it and he also produced it. And basically, what this movie's about is like it's a story that's about consequences of taking a stand, and there's like a college professor that is trying to get a student to do more with his life because he's dicking around and not taking stuff seriously as he's supposed to. And there's also a senator who's basically talking to this TV journalist about um, the Middle East war strategy that should take place, and there's also two soldiers that are over in another country that are fighting for their lives and for the country. And that's basically the premise of the movie. And it basically it focuses like certain sections of the movie focus on like one part of the of each plot line. Like one, like for a little bit you're here, and for a little while you're here, and then you're over here, and then back and forth, which is pretty nice how it was made that way. And I hadn't seen this one before until pretty recently, and this was also given to me from a lot that a relative of mine was just given, getting rid of a whole bunch of movies. She was just like, "Here you go." So this was one of them. And to be honest, I'm not really a big Tom Cruise fan. Granted, he has been in a lot of movies I do enjoy, but I'm just I don't really like him as a person. Like ever since the whole Scientology bullshit thing, he's gone off the rails, and I think that has a lot to do with why he's such a arrogant prick in real life. Sorry for those who are big fans. Like if you love him, cool, but I just don't think he's one of the greatest actors ever. And I don't care that he does his own stunts. I don't care about the Mission Impossible movies. I didn't care to see Top Gun Maverick. I just don't really care for those movies. Sorry. And I'd say this is one of his best movies. I'd say, and he plays the senator, and he does a good job. And Meryl Streep, she's a great actress. I like her a lot. She's the journalist, and you know, uh, Robert Redford is the uh, college professor, and he's really good. He does a great job, and as a filmmaker, he knows how to make a great movie. He's done some phenomenal work in the past. You don't really see anything by him very much anymore, which is too bad. Granted, he is up there in age, but he's still a great actor and filmmaker. Andrew Garfield, which I was actually surprised he was in this. This was actually one of his first films that he did, I think. This was before, obviously, the Amazing Spider-Man movies happened, because this was 2007. And Michael Pena is in here as a soldier. He's a great actor. He does a good job. Usually, like, you'll know him as like a comedic actor, but this was more of his serious roles. Granted, there is some comedy in this, which is the comedy moments really work in this movie, by the way. And Derek Luke, who's the other soldier. He's a good actor. I've seen him in a few movies. I remember he was P. Diddy in the Notorious movie. Very good movie. I think I reviewed that on the channel, I think. So if you want to see my thoughts on that, go ahead and check it out. But he's in that, and he's a good actor in this, and the performance he has in this is very good. The music, I thought, fit the movie perfectly. And the scenery of the movie is very beautiful. Uh, there's also some action bits, but it's not a whole lot going on. Like you can technically say it's a war movie because it's like during like the wartime, during like the Bush administration. But really, you know, there's not like a whole lot of blood and gore like Saving Private Ryan or anything like that. Granted, there is some violence, but not a whole lot. So if you're not really into war movies and like you are curious about certain things, but you don't want to see like the whole like extent, like I said, like Saving Private Ryan or whatever. I think this movie would intrigue you. And the chemistry that Meryl Streep and Tom Cruise have together is really really great. And on the back, like it's got like a lot of great reviews. Pure Dynamite says Leonard Maltin from uh, Entertainment Tonight, um, which is great because it is a great movie. And you know, I think this might be on Blu-ray. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on it. I think it might be, but I'll have to pick up the Blu-ray sometime because I really enjoy the movie quite a bit, actually. Um, yeah, sorry. Like if the video, cut out a little bit, it's because I had to press the low battery because I gotta charge up my iPad. 'Cause that's what I'm doing this video on. But it's put out by MGM, and they did a great job with this. And and it's also interesting that the two students that Robert Redford had are the soldiers that are actually trapped, and it's in Afghanistan is where they're stuck at, and so that's interesting to see. Some people might say how it's like a schizophrenic plot, but I don't see it that way, because like as like stuff is going on, like it ties in with everything, so everything makes sense as you watch it. But I can see why some people might get confused or something, or saying like, okay, well, which is it? Is it about this, or this? But I don't see it that way. I just look at it as just like a movie, and it's like multiple things happening, but they're happening all at once. If that makes sense. So I feel like it worked properly, and the movie went at a great pace. It's only like a hour and a half long, so I mean, it's a well paced movie. Like it doesn't feel like it drags. It doesn't feel like that it's like bloated or anything. Just all in all great fun movie, and I'll definitely have to revisit it again. But you have some special features on here, making a featurette, script to screen featurette, trailers, audio commentary by Robert Redford himself. So yeah, it's a good movie to have. So if you like war related movies, or if you like Robert Redford, Tom Cruise, Meryl Streep, I definitely recommend giving it a chance. And I think it's worth a look. If you guys have seen it, or if you haven't, let me know in the comments below. If you hadn't seen it, I recommend giving it a rental. If you see it on streaming or anything like that, give it a watch, or even purchase it. You can probably get it for dirt cheap nowadays. It's been out for quite a while, almost where it's like close to like 20 years now, which is insane. But yeah, great movie. Like I said, check it out, give it a chance. Even if you don't like Tom Cruise, I think you still like it. But he does a great performance as in well, in this movie, I should say. Sorry, can't talk. And there's like arrogance of his character, but there's also like parts of him that are smart and stuff like that. So I like to see that side of Tom Cruise where it's like serious and stuff like that. As long as it's good, because there are some movies that he's in that I didn't really care for, but this one is one of his best ones in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are on this movie. I'd love to hear from you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews in the future, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.